I bring you fraternity greetings from the President of the Congress, Comrade Engineer Festus Osifo, and of course, the entire members of the Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria, of which I'm also the President. Perhaps I wouldn't have been here today because of what happened to the NLC President yesterday, that it is safe is corruption. Because you cannot be paid with taxpayers' money and then you decided to manhandle the #1 worker in the Congress. It is sad. It is aberration. Even in the worst military administration, such thing can never happen. At the full clear watch of the police. We take a very strong exception to that and we register our protest.
The President of the NLC, Comrade Joe Ajero, and like you all rightly know, because he's currently in Imo State, he was quite enthusiastic indeed about this meeting. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it because what he went to Imo to do is very much related to what we are doing here today. Went in to lead the workers to struggle against corruption. Because when you refuse to pay workers their living wage, their minimum wage, even as basic as it is, when you deny workers their rights, when you make workers to live like slaves in their own country, that by itself is corruption, especially in a situation where you have the politicians are living so large, as if though we do not go to the same markets, as if though we do not breathe the same air, as if though our children are not born in the same country. He went there to fight against what we see as corruption or indecent manipulation of workers. And unfortunately, the state unleashed violence against the protesting workers that are unarmed. And our president is currently nursing some injury that affected his face. Having said this, in the course, indeed for us in the trade union, wages is at the core of what trade unions stand for. Because the primary reason for trade unions' existence is the protection and the defense of workers' rights.
You know, like I have made my opening remarks in protest, that is aberration. It's not acceptable because we are not operating under military regime, even when it was the worst military government, such thing, never taken place. So we felt so disappointed that a government and, of course, even the police paid by taxpayers' money can supervise and then, witness such man inhumanity to mankind and they keep quiet. As I speak, no government official have come out clearly to condemn such act, which I expected that such should have come to condemn such act because we are not in any military regime. I mean, it's sad. It's sad.
You have accused Nigerian police of being part of what happened to the NLC president in Imo State.
Of course, you've seen our release. I think Nigerian police should learn from what happened to the NSAS and they should call their men to order. For the mere fact that they are not unionized does not mean that police shouldn't have been unionized. But we look at the peculiarity of Nigerian situation. In South African police are unionized. You cannot fight it. If we allow this to continue, it therefore means that we don't mean well for this country. And any country without industrial peace and harmony, there's no growth and development. That is what we want them to take into account.
So your advice to Imo workers?
The advice to Imo workers, well, they should remain resolute in championing the cause of Nigerian workers. This will not deter us. In fact, it will embolden us to fight for the welfare of Nigerian workers the more.
Your name again, sir?
Dr. Tommy Etim, First Deputy President, Trade Union Congress of Nigeria.